Okay. That's some of the things that you come across when you get up early in the morning. Seems like a volleyball tournament that's happening in Kabondo, which is basically what we will be recording today. But yeah, I'll be back shortly after this video entry. Don't go anywhere. Stay. Okay, so Kabondo has been changing over the years. There is a new tarmac road that's came up over on this side. Hold on a second. So yeah, this is Not So Burundian here. Welcome to my channel once more. And today we will be exploring Quartier Kabondo. It's a neighborhood called Kabondo. It's somewhere near it's near Kinindo, and it's before you get to Kinindo, you pass by Kabondo, and on the south side of Kabondo is it the south? I mean, in front of Kabondo is Quartier Kinanira, and behind Kabondo you come across Quartier, it's the lake actually. So the neighborhood would typically start from up there. Hold on. I would have come in from up here if I wanted, but I chose to come in through the tarmac. But let's turn back and explore the rest of the neighborhood. So Kabondo is just basically all tarmac. Not tarmac, sorry. It's basically all paved in stone. It's an old neighborhood. Anyway, before I start explaining all of that, I just want to say, okay, this is Not So Burundian here. Let me first present myself. I always seem to forget that for some reason. And good morning to everybody. It is approximately 10 a.m. in the morning. And I wanted to get out and have a little workout, and decided to take the camera out with me today. I wanted to take the camera out with me and show you guys and explore Quartier Kabondo rather. And it's a rainy season right now, so the sun really doesn't want to come out. It's been a whole week now and the sun isn't consistent. So any videos that I make between this month and between February and March will be slightly a little dark because of the lack of sunlight. But the sunlight is fairly The light that's out here right now is fair. I mean, it's not too bad for the action camera. So, yeah. And today I woke up to 984 subscribers. Big deal. Like, I don't even know where the numbers are coming from anymore. I suppose people really like the videos. I don't know, for some reason. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. A big thank you to every one of you that is currently subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it. I mean, I guess in 1 week, within 1 week, I will reach 1,000 subscribers. The YouTube goal would have already been fulfilled, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So actually, Kasi Kabondo is fairly small. It's not that big of a neighborhood, really. But the thing that I like about this neighborhood is that it is fairly, the compounds are fairly large, really big. It's one of the oldest neighborhoods in Bujumbura. This is apart from Kiriri, which is high class. This was the middle class of Bujumbura city while it was coming up. The 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. There's two parts to Kabondo, and the two separate parts are divided by this highway. Should I call it a highway? 4-lane road. Today I'm going to be exploring the right side of Kabondo. I will divide the video into two parts. Part 1 being the right side, part 2 will be the left, to be explored next time. Might even do it tomorrow, actually. I mean, the neighborhood is fairly close to home. It's not that far from home. The only problem is there aren't enough roads to explore the neighborhood from. Hold on, let's take another right. So the neighborhood is actually being revamped. Some of the old houses are being rebuilt again because, you know, as the economy grows, people grow and make money, people do businesses, and so they decide to revamp the old neighborhoods. It's a fairly nice neighborhood. It's quiet. It's actually really quiet. Between Kabondo and what's the other neighborhood? I forget what that neighborhood is called. Oh, and it seems like this is where a lot of people practice their driving school. I mean, we will be seeing so many cars from driving schools driving around Kabondo. Okay, let's go down there, but then we're gonna have to come up again, which is okay, whatever. We're exploring, so big deal. Like I said, the compounds in this neighborhood are fairly large, huge. And by the way, as we are exploring, do not forget to, I mean, for those of you that wish to support the channel in any way, I have a PayPal account if you wish to support the channel in any way possible. I usually post the link to my PayPal account in the first comment in the comment section. I mean the comment that is pinned above all other comments. you will find my PayPal and Patreon account for anybody that wishes to support the channel. Drop anything you like, really, and you know, I will appreciate whatever it is that you offer. It's cool. And as far as the Patreon is concerned, I will be posting pictures of different parts of the city. Basically, that's the product that I offer for in my Patreon account. Pictures of different parts of the city for those of you that subscribe and become my patrons on Patreon. So yeah, if you wish to support the channel, just go down in the comment section and click on any one of the links in the pinned comment. Let me look for another inn, another street. So basically, if you're looking to move into Bujumbura for short term, long term, whichever, and if you are the kind of person that is big on quiet, that is big on isolation, that is big on space, then you want to consider looking for a house in Kabondo, the neighborhood that I'm in right now, or I keep forgetting the name of the other neighborhood. Damn it! It's like right up ahead. Rohero, Kabondo, Rohero, and Kinindo. Hold on, these things make a lot of noise. So it's Rohero, Kabondo, and Kinindo. For those of you that are big on being isolated from the city and quietness. Other than that, once you are in Kabondo, it is a walking distance from any part of Kabondo to the city center, that is. It's walking distance. And for those of you that are big on cycling, you can get to any part of Kabondo cycling. I mean, you can get to any part of the city from Kabondo cycling. It'll take you about 5 minutes from one corner, from the furthest end of Kabondo to the city. 5 minutes to the city, go over there, do your thing, 5 minutes back. It is a 10-minute two-way journey. Kabondo is the closest neighborhood to the city, that and Rohero. Driving school. Okay, let's get back into the neighborhood and explore a bit more. I don't know why they forget to lay pavement on some parts like this. They must have overlooked this part, because honestly, all of Kabondo is laid in pavement. I don't understand why this isn't. And by and large, I think Airbnb is a thing here. And most of the houses that you will find on Airbnb might be located. There's a high chance that they're located in Kabondo, Rohero, and Kinandira. So basically, part one of Kabondo is just basically done. I might record part 1 and 2 all at the same time. But I'll break down the videos and post them differently. driving school all over the place. All right, let's take a left. Yeah, like I said, a lot of the houses here are being revamped, reworked. The second generation of the people that live here are the ones coming back and reworking the whole neighborhood. Mostly the diaspora, the kids that grew up and coming back and, deciding to do something different with the compounds that they have. As you can see, this is a new house that's being constructed. Buying a plot here is would be crazy expensive. I'm not even gonna lie. It would be really expensive to get a plot here. Almost impossible, but depending on your offer, you never know. There could be somebody that's willing to let the compound go if the price is fair. Oh yeah, and also for those of you that have small kids, there is a school within the neighborhood. The school's called, it's BIMS, something international. It's in the second part of Kawondo that I'll be recording, but not here. But I'll show it to you guys though, it's not a big deal. And as far as the houses are concerned, there's really not that much to see because so many of the houses here are built on one level, ground level. They're not double-story buildings, so there's not much to see as far as houses are concerned. Just every now and then you'll come across one or two houses such as these that are 2 stories. And I guess that's pretty much it. That's all there is to Kawondo Part 1. If there's anybody that lives here and I didn't happen to show your house for some reason, my bad. But I guess I will end the video here and record part 2. I'll probably post the 2 videos 1 day apart or 2 days apart max, so yeah, check out for the second part too. But as for now, this is Not So Brendan here. I'm signing out. See you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go back to a particular spot and take a couple of pictures that I'm gonna use for the thumbnail, and then head on to the next video. But as for now, see you guys in the second video, part 2 of Kawondo, that is. All right, peace out. Let me look for a spot and turn the camera off. Okay.